We're here at a quick news conference put on by area Democrats. If y'all could maybe introduce yourself and tell me what you're working on today.
Sure. Well, my name is Jordan Johnson. I serve as chair-elect of the Richmond County Democratic Party, and we have gathered today just to inform our community. Of course, we know that the Vice President of the United States will be visiting our area this week, and it's important that those who want to be involved in making sure that democracy stands strong and that our voices are heard have the opportunity to get involved despite of what they believe about our Vice President. It's important that we come together and make our voices heard. As you know, Brian Kemp is running for governor against Democratic nominee Stacey Abrams. And of course, it's extremely obvious that Brian Kemp and the Secretary of State's office has made it harder for Georgians to vote. And so it's important that we focus our efforts not on protesting a visit, but making sure that the vote actually gets out and folks go to the polls. That's the only way that change is going to happen across our area. And so we as area Democratic leaders are coming together to urge our community to join us for a special mass voter canvass event. And the chairwoman of the Columbia County Democratic Party, Elizabeth Hahn, will tell us more about that event.
And I am Elizabeth Hahn. I'm the chair of the Columbia County Democrats. And we are going to be meeting here tomorrow at 4:30. And we're going to be receiving lists from our coordinated campaign representative for Stacey Abrams to go out and really hit those places that have not yet voted yet, those voters that have not been out to the polls. So we're going to focus on that and really just kind of encouraging people to get out. And a lot of people, when they heard that Mike Pence was coming to this area, wanted to automatically protest. And not that that can't be a good use of time, but rather than focus on an administration that I think gets a lot of attention right now, we want to focus on what Stacey Abrams and what other Democratic candidates can do for Georgia and for all Georgians. So that being said, our goal is always to get out more people to vote, to exercise their voting rights. And so we are going to disperse from here and spend a couple hours going around to those places and really talking to those voters. And we want to stay positive. We could focus on a lot of negatives, but we know that Stacey Abrams has the most to offer all the people of Georgia. And we know that our candidates are really working for the best for all Georgians at all levels. And so we want to make that message clear, not so much what we're against, but what we're for. And what we're for is really exciting.
And just to add on to what Liz has to say, we had a couple of choices here. We could get out and picket with our signs and, make a big scene, or we could focus on what is important. In just a few days, we all go to the polls, and it is much more important as Democrats that we reach fellow Democrats and others and emphasize the fact that now is the time to get out and vote for Stacey and vote all the way down the ticket. And so rather than spending our time making signs and doing a rally, we would much rather all meet up, knock on doors, encourage people, and remind them to get out the vote. The clock is ticking, and it's time to get this done.
Absolutely. So to reiterate, this is in no way, shape, form, or fashion a public rally against any candidate or against our Vice President. This is actually just a way for us to make sure that our area Democrats get out to vote for candidates who serve their best interests.
And for those that are watching right now, let us just say that it is time to strike a better balance in Georgia.
Yes.
That's right.
Right? It is time to do that. And I think that there are some independents, there are some Republicans even out there, and I would urge you, look at what these candidates really have to offer. That's what we're about. We're about getting out there and doing that. Let's strike a balance, and then let's do what's best for Georgians.
I have a quick question for you guys.